Imagine waking up to find that $500 million had simply vanished from under tight security. No alarms, no suspects, and no evidence. Imagine that over 30 years later, not a single piece has returned. And the thieves? Never caught. This is not fiction. This is the story of the greatest art heist in modern history. It was the early hours of March 18th, 1990, the day after St. Patrick's Day. While most of Boston was still deep in celebration or sleep, two men disguised as police officers approached the side entrance of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. They rang the bell. Inside, two night security guards were on duty. One of them, Richard Abath, just 23 years old, opened the door. He'd only worked there for a short time. Young, laid back, a former band member trying to figure out life. But on this night, he broke protocol, a fatal mistake. The officers claimed they were responding to a disturbance. And just like that, he let them in. Within moments, the two guards were handcuffed, taken to the basement, blindfolded, duct-taped. One of the thieves said chillingly, "This is a robbery. Don't give us any problems, and you won't get hurt." Once the guards were neutralized, the thieves moved through the museum with precision. But here's the first mystery. They didn't steal the most valuable pieces. They walked past entire galleries filled with priceless works, and instead chose 13 specific pieces, including Rembrandt's Christ in the Storm on the Sea of Galilee, his only known seascape, a Vermeer painting, one of just 34 by the artist in the world, several Degas sketches, an ancient Chinese beaker, and, bizarrely, a small Napoleonic eagle. Why these? Were they ordered by a collector? Were the thieves amateurs or art-savvy professionals? The security system had no motion sensors at the time, just magnetic contacts on doors and basic CCTV, all recorded on VHS. And that night, the tapes were stolen too. After 81 minutes, the thieves vanished. Into the dark. No alarms, no witnesses, just $500 million in missing art. Gone. The next morning, staff arrived to a chilling sight. Empty frames, torn canvas edges. The museum was frozen in time, as if the ghosts of the artwork were still there, watching. The FBI, local police, and Interpol were called in. Dozens of suspects were investigated, former guards, mobsters, art dealers. But the trail went cold, almost immediately. Over the years, the list of theories grew long and bizarre. Theory number 1, the Boston Mob. At the time, Boston's underworld was ruled by violent crime bosses. Could the heist have been a bargaining chip? One name came up again and again: Carmine Romano, an associate with connections to art laundering in Europe. Theory number 2, inside job. Richard Abath, the guard who let them in, had a suspicious past. That same night, just hours before the robbery, he opened the side door without cause. Was he testing the system, or just being careless? Theory number 3, a private collector. Some believe the theft was commissioned by someone wealthy, powerful, and obsessed. Someone who wanted to own what the world could no longer see. But here's what makes it all so strange. None of the art has ever appeared on the black market. Not a single piece. In most major heists, stolen works are moved, sold, recovered, traded. Here? In 2013, the FBI made a shocking announcement. They knew who stole the art, but no names, no arrests, no recovered works. It turned out the suspects were already dead, mob figures who'd passed away in the early 2000s. That only deepened the mystery. If they were dead, where was the art? Investigators followed trails to Florida, Philadelphia, Ireland, even dug up cemeteries, hoping to find clues. In 1997, a letter was sent to the museum claiming the works could be returned if immunity was offered. The letter's author? Never identified. Walk through the Gardner Museum today, and you'll still see the empty frames, hanging in the exact spots where the art once lived. The museum keeps them there as a symbol, a promise, that someday the pieces will return. They've even raised the reward to $10 million, the largest ever offered for stolen art. And yet, nothing. So where is the missing art? In a secret basement? A hidden vault? Or hanging on the wall of someone who will never show it to the world again? Over 30 years have passed. Technology has advanced. Criminals have confessed to lesser crimes. But this remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our time. And the question echoes still. Would you return the art if you had it? Or would you keep the silence forever? This was the story of the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum heist, a tale of ambition, betrayal, and shadows that still stretch across history, where we uncover the stories the world forgot. Like, share, and subscribe for more, because the past is never truly gone.